the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Cassie Heiter.
Well, man, it was so hot out there today. We did actually hit a high in Oklahoma City of 94 degrees, but that wasn't the hottest. We had a high of 102 in Alva today, 100 in Woodward, 101 in Altus, and 102 degrees earlier today in Enid. It's still very warm. It's not quite as hot. This is our downtown camera, part of our Pike Pass Skycam network. Clear skies, 83 degrees, a south-southeast wind at 16, but with dew points in the upper 60s, the heat index, it's still a thing right now. It still feels more like 86 degrees. Temperatures in the low and upper 80s across the north. We actually still have some upper 80s and low 90s in the far northwest and out in the panhandle. Lots of mid and upper 80s across the south, some low 80s off to the east, and dew points well in the 60s and 70s across central and eastern Oklahoma. So it is going to be a very warm and muggy night tonight. The heat index still much a value over the entire state. It feels at least a few degrees higher than what the actual air temperature is showing. And I really don't see a whole lot of relief over the next several days. We're actually going to be flirting with that dangerous category all the way through at least early next week with high temperatures in the 90s, but it's going to feel closer to the upper 90s to right around 100 degrees. So again, over the next several days, just going to have to keep taking these necessary heat precautions. Stay hydrated if you have to be outdoors. Take a lot of breaks. Spend as much time indoors as you possibly can. And, of course, wear that light-colored clothing. Keep an eye on your pets. Don't leave them outside for too long. We've got a south to southeast wind right now between about 15 to 25 miles an hour. Gusts a little higher than that, close to 40 out in the panhandle. But, again, it's not really providing a whole lot of relief out there. The main jet stream is well to the north, and that's keeping all the bigger storm systems well to the north, while the ridge of high pressure sits over the central and southern plains. And with that being said, we're actually going to be on the periphery of this, and it's actually going to allow for some shower and storm chances in parts of the state over the next couple of days, but it's a very slim chance, and it's primarily just for the far northwest and out the panhandle. Same thing as we get into the rest of the weekend. High pressure is going to be in control. Rain chances are going to be really hard to come by, but it does look like by the time we get into the following weekend to early next week, so now we're talking about the June 20th time period, this high pressure tries to back off just a little bit, and it is expecting another storm system to kind of move in from the west. It looks a little bit stronger, and some data is showing that maybe some rain chances can increase around here a little bit by the time we get to about midweek of next week. So tonight, temperatures drop down into the mid and upper 70s. It's just going to stay warm. It's going to stay windy and muggy. Tomorrow, more of the same. 93 degrees in Oklahoma City, 95 in Ponca City, 95 in Lawton, and 102 tomorrow afternoon in Guymon. Wednesday afternoon, 94 degrees in Oklahoma City, 95 in Ponca City, 100 in Altus, 95 in Woodward, 97 degrees in Clinton. Still very breezy. Here's the thing, though. There is a chance, slight to moderate chance, that we do get some showers and storms to form in far northwest Oklahoma and try to make a run across the Kansas and Oklahoma border. If these storms were to develop, there would be a threat that they could become severe with golf ball size hail and wind gusts of 65 miles an hour. Again, that's if these storms actually do develop. By Thursday, again, not a whole lot of change. What you see is what you get. We're going to be staying in the low to mid 90s, 95 degrees in Oklahoma City, 95 in Ponca City, 97 in Alva, and 100 degrees in Guymon. So we're going to be staying in the 90s for quite some time. Those overnight lows also staying in the 70s. By Sunday, Father's Day, it looks hot, so hopefully you can find something to do with your dad indoors. I'm sure he would greatly appreciate it. By the time we get into next week, though, it does look like it's going to be a little bit hotter. We don't see any rain chances for Oklahoma City, but other parts of the state at least have a chance here and there.